What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5-Minute Rants. So today, I actually want to talk about holistic versus individual responsibilities. And I want to talk about this because on the last two episodes, I've mentioned this within teamwork and looking at teams and interacting with teams and building them. I want to talk about this because this is how life functions. Life is multifaceted, first off. Life never is just, hey, one single factor, right? Life is never just 2 + 2. Life is more like algebra. There's multiple factors and there's multiple factors that come in order to get the thing or achieve the thing or make the outcome that you're desiring happen, okay? For instance, if you look at how you learn, you have 5 senses. And children in their infancy learn at incredible rates. And what do they use? All 5 senses in order to learn. So you're learning from 5 different variables: taste, touch, smell, sight, hearing, right? There's a lot there. And so I'm saying this because this is how we're meant to operate. We're meant to operate in a multivariable world where when we make decisions, there's just not one single outcome or one single chain of events. So I've talked about this before. I talked about how we're feeding the cats with our bird feeder. We got a bird feeder. The birds came. It was amazing. The squirrels came. We even had deer come. And the most unexpected thing happened. Our backyard started filling up with stray cats because we're feeding the cats by attracting what they eat, which is the birds and the squirrels. And that is life in its purest form, multivariable. Lots of different outcomes that we didn't expect to come from one single decision that we made. And I'm saying this because one way to help deal with the multiple variables of life is to look at life holistically. What is my responsibility holistically in the community I'm in the world around me? And then also, what is my individual responsibility? And normally, what works naturally is if we take care of our individual responsibilities, the greater good in the larger picture will take care of itself. The holistic perspective will take care of itself. Where it breaks is where I'm trying to fix everything outside of me and I'm neglecting my individual responsibility. And we'll see this in a lot, and it's come out a lot in business to where it's like, cool, I can help everybody else but myself. How come I can't do what I do for everybody else? I can't do it for me. And it's because we're backwards on how we're approaching the principle. And so oftentimes you'll find the greatest improvements in life is when you start looking at you and taking care of you and choosing to be the person that you need to be in order to really give value. And not even give value, but in order to be the person that the world needs you to be in your community, choosing to be that man or woman, and then moving forward in that and taking care of yourself. And then everything outside of you seems to be taken care of for the majority of things. However, from this side, I also want to talk about, we can't just walk off and ignore the fact that there are 2 different perspectives and 2 different types of responsibility we got to take care of. So let me break this down in a more simple way. If you have ever worked in a team, the team has a holistic responsibility to accomplish goals and objectives given to it within a company. However, as an individual on that team, you also have individual tasks, responsibilities, and lists that must be completed from your side in order to function as a healthy team member to help the team accomplish its holistic responsibility. And this is where I talk about greater good a lot. Where greater good is a holistic concept. It's not just an individual thing like, oh yeah, this is me. This is what I do. This is my life. This is how I'm doing it. It's bigger than that for us to pause and think like, oh no, there's a form of responsibility on my life to take care of the world around me, to take care of myself, to take care of my wife, to take care of my neighbors, to be kind and loving, and to extend those things even further than just, hey, it's all about me and my life and the selfishness that comes with that. And I think it's so important to see those things. It's so important to look at that. And once you start looking outside of yourself, you'll find that selfishness begins to become lower in your life. You'll find that selflessness begins to rise because you start realizing, oh no, this is bigger than me. And it's so important to begin letting go of the selfishness in my life. It's interesting how we automatically, oftentimes, run straight to selfishness. And that's one of the hardest things to get rid of in our lives. Anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Hope this helps, just defining some things from the past 2 episodes, and I'll catch you later. Peace.